What you want? Say what you want? Good morning. Good morning. Empty in the pockets. No soda. I typically only. Oh shoot! I got that radio going. Don't know what I was thinking. I only drink soda usually at home. Shouldn't drink it at all. It's the devil. Turn my brightness up. I don't know how the brightness on this the phone I streamed from. I was inside. I'm like, I noticed it last night, but didn't pay attention. Then this morning, I'm looking at it, I'm like, that display looks really bright, and it was on full blast. I try not to keep this on full blast because it overheat the phone quicker. Yep, I'm going to PF Chang's again. Same one as yesterday. Only a little smaller order, and it's going further out. Going to St. Peter's.
Let's go.
Instead of Bridgeton. I didn't even look at the details. It's only $445 worth of food. 15% tip, okay. 2 items. So probably be like 2 boxes. Alrighty then. I need to be there by 11:01. It says I'm going to get there at 10:38. Making that money today? Not really. I was trying to find out yesterday if volume's just really down in my market. Oh, you know what I didn't check? Was my stats from that order I never heard that said I'm still awesome. But I know that is going to be down.
Turn right.
We just can't see it anymore.
Turn right.
That response rate's a funky one. I never could figure it out because it'll go up and down and up and down. Once you're under 100%, it will go up and down and up and down and up and down. Couldn't figure it out.
Turn right.
Is there a car behind me? No, not yet. I gotta wait for a heap of cars to go by. There was like no traffic going this direction when I came up here. I was shocked. I mean, like, there was none. I saw traffic going the other way, but I didn't see cars behind me, barely anything ahead of me. So I got up to the stoplight because it was actually red, but I make a right, so it doesn't matter. I need to start watching some videos on what you call that, furniture reupholstering. I got that crazy chair still, that like the armrest and legs and everything, the frame of it's all made out of like bull horns that I found out at somebody's trash. I still have that chair, and I'd bet. What up, Jay Twist? My chat wasn't scrolling. Yeah, I'll be a little early. I got to drive all the way out to St. Charles, so I got to make sure. I'm actually leaving later than I wanted to. But no, I'd like to get that chair reupholstered, and I think it'd cost me too much to pay somebody to do it because I want to sell it. And it's such a unique chair. I bet some rich bitch would pay like $1,600 for it if it's reupholstered and refinished properly. I'm thinking about using that the cowhide with the fur on it, but it's been softened somehow. I gotta look into that. And I'm not kidding, putting a $1,600 price tag on it. The worst that can happen, they talk me down to $1,500. I got it free, but I'm gonna have to put money in it to make money off of it. Actually, I could make money off of it right now. I bet I could sell it the way it sits for $200. My older sister wanted it immediately when she saw a picture of it, so I know there's people out there that will want it. If it's a good professional looking reupholstered job on it. People pay crazy money for weird shit like that. Yeah, another 27 minutes to get there. Shit, the miles add up. Looked like the Merrimack River's already back down to where it was before that storm the other night. I'm working on getting that one of these grocery stores hooked up with EXPEDITE. If I can make that happen, boy, there's going to be a lot of drivers that owe me because they're going to be hopefully pumping out a lot of orders to be delivered. I got my I think I finally found the right person to talk to, and I tweaked my
In 1 mile,
my merchant sales pitch letter geared towards grocery stores instead of just restaurants. The contact I found though with the company of one of the grocery store chains, couldn't find his email address.
in 0.6 of a mile, turn left.
What's that? $1 on that chair? Hell no. No, I need to start selling some of the stuff I've accumulated that I want to sell someday and actually start selling it. That chair is going to be some work though. I should have went up and asked them if they had another one just like it to get a pair, because they only had one out at the trash. I was delivering a Simpex order when I found that.
Turn left.
I got to figure out where to get that kind of fabric for it. I figure I'd go to Joann's Fabric and ask them, or even maybe Hobby Lobby. I don't know. I could look on Amazon, but I kind of want to feel it to make sure it's the softness level I'm looking for. And there's a lot of traffic on the highway today. For it being this time of the morning. It's after 10. Why is there so much cars? I mean, it's not like rush hour backup traffic, but a lot of cars. Yeah, Audi, go around. You're in the granny lane. You want to drive faster? Move to the left. I just got on the damn highway. It's cooler out today, but I swear it feels hot to me. Yeah, I've got that Bose Wave radio. I gotta get a CD and test the CD player. If that thing all works, I'm gonna put that on Marketplace for like 140 bucks. I've got like $16 invested in it, maybe 17, somewhere around there. The only thing I noticed, it seemed like the display got, when I first fired up, it's normal, but it seems like the display dims down a little bit after it's been on for a few minutes. But you can still see it. It stays bright long enough that I can make a video testing it out for whoever, for the listing. So I can test the CD player if it works. I hope the CD player works. But yeah, all I got was just the radio. I took a gamble. I paid like $6.95 for it. It didn't have the power cord or the remote, so I couldn't even test it to see if it came on. But on electronics, you have up to 3 days to return it. But I ordered the power cord and the remote immediately on Amazon. The humidity's lower, but it's still in the air. It's lower than it was, though. I'll still sweat my ass off if I do anything for 5 minutes out in it, though. I sure wish that order would have canceled on me like after I got there, within like 5 minutes of pickup time, because I would already have swiped that I've arrived by that time, and I believe I would have got full pay. What up, Chevy? Doing good. Sipping on my Crappuccino. Heading to P.F. Chang's to make just a little bit of money. And I gotta go to Walmart. I have dishes to do, and I just literally ran out of dish soap this morning. Well, I could probably wash a little more with what's left in the bottom. Range. I don't know what it is. This is no longer 60s. Oh, there goes my rearview mirror camera rebooting itself for whatever damn reason. That's an old Dodge pickup. No rust. Wow. I'm assuming it's a 4x4. It's lifted. Got all-terrain tires. Oh, I forgot to even look to see if my signal dropped there. I never did find that button on Uber to turn on catering.
Hazard reported ahead.
I uninstall and reinstall. Oh, damn, there's a car in the ditch. How the hell did they get in there? It's not even rainy. Here, listen. Just... Oh, there was one more chat. I am Signal. I am Ultraman. I think that's the lunchbox that's on my thumbnail today. I haven't made a new thumbnail in a while. I've been using old ones. Last
Hazard reported ahead.
3 or 4 live streams, I've been using old ones. I'm running out of ideas for old school metal lunchboxes from like the 70s, early 80s. I haven't looked too much at the ones from the 60s because I wasn't around then. And the AI is making the lunchbox for me. I just tell it what kind of lunchbox to make. Sometimes it won't make it for me because of trademark, copyright crap or whatever. Then I just submit the same exact prompt again and then it makes it for me. I really thought when I did a Star Wars one that it was gonna mess with me on that one, but it did it first time I tried it. And I'm using Nano Banana to make them, but Grok makes the prompt for me. Then I go and tweak it. Like I use the same prompt. I go in and change the lunchbox, what kind of lunchbox, and that's about it. And the color of the shirt. Change it up. I lost signal. Yeah, back there at Manchester in 270, I lose signal now. Didn't used to. There's cell towers around there, but it just bottoms the signal out. According to the interwebs, we have really good cell coverage here in St. Louis. And I'm like, bullshit. Bullshit. I said bullshit. Drive around St. Louis and watch the signal meter and you tell me that we have good coverage. There's a Pickleman's Deli up here on Olive somewhere. I haven't seen an order from that one. I only see there's one out in St. Charles. I've done 2 orders out of there now. Decent sized ones too. Super nice people there. And they're on point. The order's been ready both times, and both of them have been a decent size order. I've declined a few out of there because they're just too small for me to drive all the way out to St. Charles and pick up. The 2 I did were good size ones, good paying. Good paying orders. Oh, baby, that's what I like. Good paying orders. Sushi Tuesday at Deerberg's, $6 sushi. I will probably go there today. I skipped it last week. But I think I'm going to go there today. I need to go to Walmart. Well, main thing I need from Walmart is dish soap. The other things I can actually wait on. Oh no, I need sweet. Well, I can find it at Deerberg's. Kikkoman sweet soy sauce. I was watching a video on Walmart's Great Value brand frozen stuff. Those dinosaur-looking chicken nuggets. They cost a little less than the Yummy brand, I think it is. That does them just like it. They look very similar, but they're loaded with a lot more sodium. A lot of their like freezer meals that may look like Stouffer's or a better brand, they may look similar, but they are extremely loaded with crap that's not good for us, like a crap ton of sodium. What the hell was that? I just heard like a siren going rip, 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 passing a... Oh, come on, people. They're over there 2 lanes over. You don't need to drop down to 40. Like, jam the brakes. Yeah, that was weird. But no, these TB dinners, a lot of that stuff is extremely loaded with sodium. The General Tso's chicken, I don't know if that was a Great Value brand or not, but it's got like more sugar in it than ice cream. Like a lot more. I gotta get over. Move over, Rover. Let Timmy take over. No thrift store finds yesterday. I thought I saw some, like, I don't know what you would call it, some kind of serving platter that looked like some vintage old, like, blown glass or something. That's plastic. as soon as I didn't even pick it up all the way. I just started to pick it up. I'm like, oh, that's plastic. That's worthless. I'm also using the camera feature on eBay a lot. I'll take pictures of these items and it'll pop up with the same thing on eBay if they have it listing. It shows me what it's what people are getting for some things on there. No, I don't make my own ice cream. I had one of those ones, that electric spinner one. God, it's been a long time. That was before I don't even think I was married yet, because I think it was me and the ex were living in my duplex back then. I whipped it too long or something. It wouldn't freeze. It was like vanilla flavored butter frozen, but it was ice cream. But it was butter. That thing churned it into freaking butter. That was the last time I tried to make ice cream. I never did try to make frozen custard. I've made custard, I just never tried to make it frozen. Creme en glace, I think it was called. Creme en glace. Tastes just like the stuff they pump in your donuts. Not that white whipped cream crap. They like yellow custard. Yes, trucker. Oh yeah, stomp on that gas and that diesel. I see all that black smoke coming out. 63 was too slow for him. He had to get all angry on his gas pedal and fly around me. But at least he jumped over 2 lanes. "30-minute warning." God, it's making all my notifications go off. I gotta remember to check and see if I break that. If it alerts me that I broke the geofence of the restaurant. I meant to pay attention yesterday and forgot. I don't know if I'm supposed to hear it now or I'm not supposed to hear it. I don't recall hearing it yesterday, but I wasn't 100% sure, so I didn't report on it. I like peanut butter cups in my ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I love ice cream. I was just watching the
In 1 mile, exit right.
the old man versus food episode at Crown Candy Company down here in North St. Louis City, where he did the milkshake challenge. And I remembered it wrong. I remembered that he just had to do like 5 milkshakes and couldn't do it. But it was 5 of those big mixing tin they mix the milkshake in. As I always said, that's one thing that he lost at that I might be able to beat him on. Because I can eat ice cream and milkshakes until I make myself sick. Which he did. He made himself sick and had to go puke. Couldn't finish it because they're just so rich. But I've never had a malt or a shake from them before. I've had their 1 pound BLT, 1 pound of bacon on their BLT. I wasn't impressed. They need better bread for it than just plain cheap white bread, and they need to not cook the bacon in the deep fryer. Or if they're gonna cook it in a deep fryer, fill the fryer full of bacon grease. When you deep fry bacon, it'll cook it up fast, but it's all shriveled up and whatever, and it loses the bacon flavor. Oh yeah, Ted Drew's. CJ Twist, if you're on here, Night Watcher knows about Ted Drew's frozen custard. I don't know if he was the first one to make frozen custard, but he is one of the first, because it's been around forever. The world famous Ted Drew's frozen custard in the concretes. Yeah, I always get the biggest size I can, and I usually get like Reese's peanut butter cups, Reese's Pieces, and cookie dough in it. And then I'm mad when I'm done because it wasn't enough. One of the kids that used to work for me at my snow cone stand had worked at Ted Drew's and this other place, Chrissy's Frozen Custards. And I dated a girl back in the 80s that worked at Ted Drew's, and she was making like $8 something an hour back in the 80s. Minimum wage was like, it was under $4. And I'm like, damn, that's really good pay. Well, the guy that I hired that worked at Ted Drew's said, yeah, they're still paying that $8 something an hour. I'm like, oh shit. I figured that he would have increased that pay a whole lot over the years, but he didn't. I know we never went. Probably for the better with your lactose intolerant ass that needs to be eating sugar-free stuff. All right. What am I at? 24 minutes early. Everybody sure does go to Ted Drew's. I haven't been there in a long time. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Those ice cream sandwiches that we had, too many, well, not enough samples. We had a lot of samples of those ice cream sandwich things at Costco. Those messed you up. I was watching this video on plants through the fish tank, with the ones where you, like I'm doing now with the pothos. I just have the roots in the water, but the plant's actually outside of the water. And it's a monstera plant, and them damn things damn near growing to trees. They're like, oh, they're the best. They suck up so much nitrates so fast, and this and that. And then I'm looking at ones that were established and been in the water for a while, been growing. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's like 4 foot tall growing out of the fish tank. I can't have that. I'll stick with my pothos. They're gonna go crazy too. I'm gonna have to keep trimming them down. I also saw something different. You want to root them in water because it develops a different type of root, more suitable for being in direct water versus soil. Didn't know that. I just found that out yesterday. I'm like, well, I got the roots that all my pothos is the same roots that were in the damn planter pot that I bought them in. I just removed all the dirt. That took a while. Took a long while. Stuck them in that little plant holder that hangs onto my tank and just put them down in the water. Damn, I'm almost out of cappuccino already. Maybe not. There was more in that drink than I was wanting. I hope Freddie sends me something much better for tomorrow than he has today and yesterday. Originally, I didn't have anything for lunch today. He sent it to me later. When did he send me that order? I think it was definitely after 1. Oh, there's where that order canceled. $2.49. I got this order at $2.49 yesterday. And I'll do that sometimes. Well, not sometimes. I do it often. If I don't see a good enough order at 1 o'clock, I just decline them all and leave that lunch slot open in hopes that something better will pop up. And it does happen quite often. Sometimes it's 8 o'clock at night, and they'll send me an order paying like $180 for the next day for the lunch slot that, for whatever reason, what it wasn't around at the 1 o'clock dispatch time. Could have been a released order from somebody that got a better one on a Zifty order or something. I don't question it much. I just accept it and make that money. Unfortunately, this one was only paying $76. But it was better than anything I saw at 1 o'clock. What was that? I don't know what the first one was I saw. It was $55. And I'm like, nah, not for the lunch hour. The way it works, typically my very first order is the best paying order he's going to send me at that 1 o'clock dispatch time. And they'll go down after that unless somebody declined one that pays better than the first couple 3 I saw. Then it'll pop up on my feed, because that happened yesterday. So I got a $44 one after I'd already declined a couple $30 ones. I would have liked that $55 or $44 one if it was not in the lunch hour. And even those, I'll sometimes, if I don't get a lunch order to go with it or anything to go with it, I'll let it go so I don't have to do all the driving just for one little order. I don't know, whatever my system is, it seems to work. I get the bills paid. I'm going to try this sauce on the side one of these days. Well, not this location because it's way out here, but I'd like a nice calzone, and they make them from scratch there. Oh, I got to watch my time. I don't want to pull over there until the last minute this time. Just too hot sitting there in that parking spot with the sun blasting right in my driver's window. Okay, still no new chat. No new chat today. I kept thinking it was Wednesday today when I was still in bed. My damn alarms wouldn't set last night. I do the hey and then the Google, and then I say set an alarm for whenever. Neither one of my phones would work on that. I woke up in the middle of the night and I tried it again, and finally it was working. I don't know, it was saying couldn't connect. Am I connect to what? I've got a 5G signal. Got both 2 orders delivered. You just got both orders delivered. I'm glad you're busy. I'm not. That's unusual for Tuesdays. I usually get a decent order. Mondays are hit or miss. But Tuesdays I usually have something decent, and then just there's volume. It's just not very high volume on the good paying orders. Or high paying orders. I can't actually say they're good, because there's lots of small orders that they have a 20% tip, but it's only, a couple $100 worth of food. It doesn't amount to much. It's not utilizing my van to its fullest potential. Nope, no more coming out of that. Kind of tasted soapy at the end there. $16 minutes. I'll smoke one more. I have not heard of one person getting one yet, and I'm one of them that has not seen one. So everybody, it was all scared on the Facebook chatter, on all them damn delivered groups. Like people like me have said, those orders are rare. You don't get them you don't see them very often. And I'd wager I got the largest delivery vehicle for catering orders in my market. I mean, the closest I've seen is somebody in a minivan. A couple people in minivans. But they've got the seats in there. I'd at least remove the back, the third seat back, the last one. Instead of trying to set crap on your seats and on the floor and on the seats and then on the floor. That stupid lady I had to do a split with one time in a minivan. When I was supposed to get the whole thing, the merchant even requested me to do the whole thing, not with a split, the second time that week. And the bag she put on her back seat slid forward, and the boxes popped open. She was putting sandwiches back together in her damn van, right at her van. Luckily, the customers couldn't see it on that side. I've never even heard of that restaurant. Most of the times I've had that issue, their printer didn't print out the order, or they're out of paper or toner. So I often ask them to check their printer and make sure it's working if they don't know about the order. Pedro's at a restaurant. $700 worth of food. They didn't know anything about the order. That's something I liked about Deliver That. If something was running that late or was going to run that late, they'd ask if you'd be able to stay there for it, or is it going to run you late on another delivery? And they'd let you move on. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, Lisa, but I think they gave you full pay for that too. I never had it. I never had to move on. Got really close though. But most of the orders I did on there weren't very big. So even if they didn't know about it, it didn't take them long to do it. Especially if it was a Mexican place. Boy, they can throw that stuff together quick. Or fried chicken. I did a Popeyes one time they didn't know anything about. Is this person going to back into me? Are you literally backing up in the spot that I'm parked in? I'm parked a long way across. I'm way out at the edge of a parking lot. And this asshat, I barely had any space between me and the curb. And he's backing into that spot. That made absolutely no sense. A whole freaking parking lot with empty spots. And the nose of my vehicle was literally in that parking spot. They always have to pass the buck on to something. I'm parked the way I am for a reason, for the sun. And I'm not going to be here long. Shit, what'd I just do? I got 11 minutes till pickup time. I'm going to go get in a position. This guy's a douche. Of all spots, what is that his favorite spot he parks in every day? I don't even know. It's a douchebag. The world's full of them, nothing we can do. I just couldn't believe he just did that though. There's a Mexican restaurant, it looks like, over there. It might be Italian, I can't tell. My glasses weren't in the right position to see the sign. I'm in front of Firebirds, driving by there probably thinking, oh, the guy at the van's here. Do we have a big catering order today? Oh, I was looking too far down. I was looking, I'm like, oh, hell. All their parking spots are taken today, but no, the restaurant's right here. The one I want is taken. By somebody waiting for the restaurant to open. Damn vultures. Oh, hit the curb. I didn't look at the drop-off details on this Suite 210. Setup expected, yes. Pulmonary Consultants. Not sure if I've been here before. I haven't delivered to St. Peter's too many times. I'd like to see some of those 12:30 orders, but that probably won't happen until holiday season. That's when there's more of a plethora of orders of that size. Throwing out the big words today, plethora. Wonder if there's a Walmart out by where I'm delivering to, because I could run into that Walmart. It wouldn't be out of my way. I'm not getting anything perishable. I took a picture of my shopping list. Oh shit, forgot to swipe that I arrived. I still can't believe that guy, of all spots to park in that whole parking lot, right where I'm already parked. But I wasn't really parked. I was just killing time. I parked across the spots, but I see people doing that there all the time. That's why I do it. Sometimes I've seen it off in a truck pulling a trailer. They can't pull in the spots to the right way because they'll be longer. They'll be sticking out on both ends. But they'll park long way across, right where I just was. My son had a late delivery because he didn't have no signal. Who doesn't get a hold of? I don't know what that means. Who doesn't get a hold of? I think your app may have cut you off. Hey, their door's not open yet, guys. They don't. Oh, they're not going to PF Chang's. They just parked in PF Chang parking. In the spot that I like to park in. They're going to Prosino. Is that the name of the place? What's my drive time? I gotta be there by 11:30. Like 29 minutes to get there. It's an 11-minute drive. Who does he get a hold of? Support. The chat button. It's the only way you can get a hold of anybody now. And click on that order, because it'll give you an option of orders. Click on the one that he had the issue with. It asks you questions and whatnot. And tell him to make note of that location so the next time he goes there, he completes the order before he goes inside. Just contact the customer first and let them know you've arrived or whatever. So you have that. So if you have to get a hold of the customer again, you can. That's part of learning your market. Because I still don't know everyone that I'm going to go into if I'm going to have a signal or not. If it's questionable and my time's down to the wire, yeah, I'll finish it, whether I know or not. If I'm going to have a signal inside, I'll finish it outside. And then go in and do the order. I'll wait like 2 more minutes and go in there because they probably have the order ready. I don't know what to tell you then. If he completed it on time, they'll have a record of when he broke the geofence to the drop-off. And this did not say anything about the geofence. I did not hear the notification for breaking the geofence of my pickup right now. I don't know if I'm not supposed to be hearing it though. That was beta. Alright, I'll be back. It's go time. Go time. I don't think I'm hearing either, but I think I remember I've said this for a long time that was eventually going to disappear, where it still happens, we just don't hear it. they were running a little behind. This one has Schaefer's. The problem is they don't have any full pans for the Schaefer's, so they gave me half pans. Okay, problem with that, the half pans are exactly the same size half pan that the food's in. The way Schaefer's work, you need a water pan because it's the steam that keeps the stuff hot. So if the pan's the exact same depth, all you're gonna do is smush water out. There's not gonna be any water underneath, basically.
Let's get started. Drive safe.
Seriously, go. You see me backing up. Stop and give me room to actually back out. Two cars just did that to me. The first one just didn't even stop, just kept driving right behind me. The second one stopped and gave me no room to back out. Yeah, the guy's like, yeah, we shouldn't be running out of stuff like that. I'm like, not if you're going to provide Schaefer's, because there's no real way to use these. I mean, all they're going to be is a platform to hold the food up higher. I'm hoping they just came with it and the customer actually didn't order them. Then they're not going to worry so much. Now, I've got some full pans back here. I need 4 of them. I don't know that I have 4, but I know I got probably at least 2. Come on, speed up. So I got to get over. I don't think I've ever got on 70 here before, going this direction from here. Yeah, the guy's trying to explain to me how to use sternos. I'm like, dude, I've done this thousands of times, probably more than you have. I guarantee I've done it more than him, judging by his age. I missed a comment up there. Missed a couple, I think. I'll have to catch up after I get to this drop off. Oh, I've used a bunch of them.
In 0.6 of a mile, keep left.
So I need to get in this lane and go straight. I'm getting a red light. Go figure. Delivery completed. That's one I missed. Good job. Yeah, I've done them a bunch of times, but I mean, one of the managers at Firebird Wood Fire Grill one time didn't have any pans, just give me the Schaefer's. I'm like, I'd explained to him what water pans were. He didn't know. You're basically making a steam table. That's what, it's the steam. If the water's too deep and the bottoms of the pans are just stuck down in the water, it doesn't do anything. Oh, come on, person. Jesus. They finally stepped on their gas pedal. Well, some places like Maggiano's Little Italy, they send Schaefer's with like every single order, whether the customer wanted them or not. And that's one of the reasons I have so many of them in my truck. I got a lot of Schaefer's, the disposable Schaefer's they call them, but they're reusable. That's how I got water pans. Oh, I'm not getting, I gotta go past this exit. Now, if the half pans they provide are deeper than the pans that the food's in, that's fine. That works fine. But often, even the full pans they give me sometimes are the same depth as the half pans. Those don't really work. I've had to ask them if they had deeper pans, because these are, you can't give me the same size, because there's no room for steam. It's not a big deal to have the right products there. Is that my brother-in-law driving up next to me? No, that's a Ford. He drives a Chevy. Big white crew cab dually.
In 1 mile, exit right, and then keep left.
I don't think I've ever gotten Schaefer's with IHOP. Is she getting you taco? You're going with her, aren't you? I contacted support and told them that they were running late, just to cover my butt. So I need to be in the right lane. Out there, they got all these damn roundabouts.
Exit right, and then keep left.
It can be a pain in the ass.
Keep left.
Because I got to make a left, but then I got to make a right on the outer road on the other side of the highway, it looks like. But I have to be in the right lane, the certain lane of the roundabout, to be able to do that. And often, I'm catching myself in the wrong damn lane. Then I got to go turn around down the road. I don't have time for that. The restaurant saw to that.
Turn right.
There's the Denny's that wouldn't make my order one day, but they made crystal clears. But then when they're done with hers,
Right.
they didn't have enough product to make mine. The lady at the water company was pissed off. But I got paid in full. But Jesus, I was out here at like before 6 in the morning that day. Yeah, Crystal Clear said that the water, we're both delivering to the water company, but different locations. And the lady that actually put in the orders.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I mean, really, it was like a lot of moons over my hammies, a whole lot of them. And the double, I think there was three orders total. There's 2 out of that Denny's and 1 out of another one. That's a lot of product to come out of a kitchen. I'm sure they should have ordered more. They knew about it in advance.
Turn left, and then at the roundabout, turn left.
That ginormous KFC, I did that one day with 4 other drivers at $5,900 worth of KFC. That wasn't their only order that day. There's different buildings they had. They had 3 different buildings they delivered to. The other 2 orders were much smaller, but they did Popeyes at the other 2. KFC at the big one. And it took 4 KFCs to get that order thrown together. Oh, we still got Denny's. Some of them are barely hanging on. But I mean, when you got a big-ass catering order, that's guaranteed money. And screw the pooch on that and not be able to make it, that's crazy.
Turn left, and then at the roundabout, turn
I don't know if they eventually made it that day, but I know when I was there to pick it up, there's no way they could make it. Couldn't fulfill the order. After I drop this off, I'm going to see how close a Walmart is to me out here.
Then turn right.
I don't know where anything is out here. I've been to this hospital. My dad was in here at one time, I think. I'll know when I get closer. I think I've been here. I haven't delivered here that I know of. Great, they got different buildings.
Turn right.
Is this where I need to turn right? I don't know. That seems like it's taking me to the dumpster. Number 6. Where's an address on one of these buildings? That says 70. So that's not the right building. That says D. There's number 6. Okay. That's the back side of the building. Now I got to go all the way back around to the front because it took me to the dump. That's what it was doing, take me to the dumpster. Hope I can get to the front of the building from here. I don't think so. I don't know what they do in this P.F. Chang's, but it's potent. It's like got my eyes burning like I'm cutting onions. This is once last week and twice this week now. Same problem. Like this order, I'm probably gonna finish it. I'm going to complete the order before I go inside. Because I may be having to come back outside and grab those half pans if they want these Schaefer's. Which, delivering where I'm delivering, I don't think they're expecting Schaefer's. I'll be really surprised. Yeah, I couldn't go around that way. I got to go all the way back the way I came. That's just killing more time. And I got 5 minutes till drop off time. And I do know the suite number. It's on the second floor, 210. I looked at that earlier. Yeah, why these parking lots aren't connected boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. Boggles my mind. I don't know, green onions, white onions, cilantro, combination of all kinds of stuff. It's potent. I'm going to pull all the way forward down there. Now this is the front side of that building that said 6 on the back, so this should be the right building. I'll be back. Enjoy the hazards flashing. Need a sip. Taking me wallet. I may need a lighter. Oh, come on. I want that bag. Come here. never even heard of that restaurant. What was that? I can't tell you about all day because I only had one delivery today and yesterday. Volume seems to be pretty low on big orders here right now. And those $30 orders I can barely do because my gas mileage is not good. It's all right. Busy lady. What? Hey, busy lady, you still here? I have questions. I can't see emojis if you're on an iPhone, I think. And I believe you were live streaming this morning, busy lady. But it looked like you're learning OBS Studio. Because that's all that was there. I didn't hear you actually talking. Damn, girls. Woohoo, look in that mirror. I'm going to get out of this drop-off area. Wait, that parking lot does connect? No, that's a different parking lot. I was in the next one down. Okay. Well, right now, there's a parking lot over there. I'm going to go to that one and get out of this hospital area. I want to see if there's a Walmart out here. I'm not even worried about it. I'll just go to the Walmart out there. I think I'm going to go to Dearborn first, go home and eat, and go back up to Walmart. Yeah, I'm 31 miles from home right now. So basically 62 miles round trip. Well, maybe a little more than that, but well, not really, because it's, oh, hang on. I don't know if this will mess with my stream. I'm at 33.1 miles now, so I'll be at 64 point something miles. I'm not going directly home though. I'm going to Dollar Tree. I really need to get that time better for Wednesdays, the day after they stock. Here's White Castle. Boy, that sounds good, but I spent too much money. What the hell is Hero Complex? What the hell is this store? Never heard of it. Hero Complex. Not complex, Complex. Yeah, this one's $76.25 is what I'll profit or what I'll make off of it. Earnings, that's not what I'll profit though. Not enough, really. But hey, it's something. I'm not losing. I'm losing more on the time I spend than on the gas. Let's see something here. So 4.18 gallons of gas will be used on this order. Fuel is going to cost me about 15 bucks. For this order. I guess Busy Lady isn't still here. Yeah, she was live early this morning. I don't know how long because there wasn't really much chatter in her chat. And she's got some chatterbugs that actually get in hers. I need some of those. More people would find would see the live stream if there was a very active chat. But since there's next to no chat ever in my live streams, it doesn't get pushed out there in the search algo as much. Because they see, the way the YouTube algorithm sees it is nobody's really interested in the live stream because there's no chat. That's why I'm always pushing people to chat. I see everybody chatting on other people's channels. The same people that are on here. But usually they're late. Well, no, I can't say late at night because I see these other guys, like Grind for the Dollar. He gets a lot of chat going on in his, a lot of chatter. I do my part when I'm on somebody's live stream. I make sure I chat it up. At least while I'm there. Then I may not say goodbye. I just dip out. But that's usually only when I'm at home. I don't do the live stream stuff on my phone. I can't stand the way the chat moves on it. I'm too used to it on the computer to where I can actually see it better. Engagement, that's what YouTube calls it. They call it engagement. Dollar Tree in Fenton, Missouri. Maybe I'll get rid of that little word right there. There it is. I said Fenton and it's showing me every Dollar Tree around here.
Let's get started. Drive safe.
I don't know where it wants me to pull out of this parking lot. Okay, it definitely wants me to get right back on Highway 70.
Turn right.
I'm not on a damn street. I'm in a parking lot. You act like I'm on a street. I think I need to make a left out of here. I think I see where it wants me to go is up there.
Turn left and then.
Now it finally recentered. Now I know. Now I can see which way I'm supposed to go. I did throw up another. The last of my puppy shorts I threw up this morning. I thought I had 2 left, but the one I was gonna upload was already uploaded. I was like, damn it. I didn't remember uploading that one.
In half a mile, at the roundabout,
I took all that footage last Tuesday.
And then turn right.
Shamrock's Pub and Grill. That building is vacant. Good area to put a restaurant. If you run it properly, it would do good. Because of a Bandanas can stay open next door. And Red Lobster. There's a pasta house company. Hooters, are they still open? And a bunch of those are closing down now too. Looks like they're still open. Shit. Where am I supposed to be here? These stupid roundabouts. Good God, it's like spaghetti.
At the roundabout, take the 3rd exit and then turn right.
This one? All right. I missed the right roundabout. I'll be driving forever on an outer road out here because I've done it. And it sucks. $270. Is this where I gotta go?
Turn right, and then turn right.
Turn right and then turn right. More restaurants. There's a Subway. That sounds kind of good, but Subway got too expensive. Okay, I'm back at that Denny's.
Turn right, and then turn right.
I should be able to get on the highway right here.
Turn right.
To east. Okay, I gotta stay to the right. Good God. Okay, I could have been in either lane. There's another car down in the ditch. What the hell? Everybody out getting drunk last night? Driving in ditches? It's not overcast, but we got a little cloud cover that's blocking the direct sun a little bit. That's nice. It doesn't feel as hot as it did on the way out. John Deere. I got 4 Schaefers back there, 8 half pans, and 8 more sternos to add to the collection. She wasn't sure if she ordered that stuff or not. I'm like, well, they didn't give me the right pans for it. And I didn't leave them there. I just left them in the cart, in my wagon. There's a Dollar Tree in that plaza. I was debating going to a different Dollar Tree because these ladies are always crabby at the one I go to for the most part, and see if they stock any differently at another Dollar Tree, see if they have what I'm looking for. Although I did try a couple new energy drinks, well, new to me, 3D Energy. I tried their orange cream one. That's actually pretty good. I think I like it better than the Big Game Energy orange cream. And they also had a blueberry or blue raspberry. It was a blue can. That was pretty good. And if they got them, I'll probably get more of those. I looked on their website, and they don't have them on their website in that flavor. I don't even know that they had the orange cream on there. They had a 3D. I saw it. I don't think it was either of the ones I got. These are all 0 sugar, too, that I've been getting, but that's what's keeping me from getting the headaches in the morning. I wake up and drink one of those, like first thing. And then I have that Frappuccino that's loaded with caffeine too. And then I go home and crash. I'll sit at home for maybe an hour, and then my head's just, my body's crashing, so I got to get up and do something. What is that loud noise? I wasn't in that lane. I All right, you know what? I'm getting that lane. I don't want to speed through here because there's been cops galore lately. Ah, there's one right there. I think. Some flashy lights. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Speed up. What is with you fucking fools that don't know how to accelerate in the acceleration lane? You get up in it and you slow down. I'm letting you over. This is happening every day. I guess people are so used to nobody letting them over, they don't know what to do when somebody does. He's got a lifted Chevy Silverado with the spacers on the tires that bump the tire. I think that looks so stupid. And it's his alignment's off because he's driving sideways. Car hiding in my blind spot. I need to get in that lane. I could actually get off here and take 141 all the way, but I'm taking the interstate. It's quicker. It's not as direct, but it's quicker. My air's just going
Hazard reported ahead.
completely out of my defrost, and it has been for a while. I think it might finally start. And I'm feeling it coming out of my vent a little bit. I don't know if y'all heard that Hayden, whatever her last name is, passed away. Save the World, Save the Cheerleader. That's the TV series I know her from, was Heroes, which I still have to go back and rewatch that. I only watched like the first 3 seasons way back then. She was like 33 or 37 years old. Some kind of an overdose.
Exit right, and then keep right.
So they say.
Keep right.
Then, I don't know if you guys see anything about the Wisconsin State Fair. Another teen takeover type thing. They're all beating the shit out of anybody they can beat the shit out of. Those kids, I'm telling you, those kids are gonna screw up and get severely hurt on these teen takeovers. At these public event outings like that. You can't do that. They're going to run into the wrong people and they're going to get severely hurt, if not unalived. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it if there's a group organizing right now to go to one of those events like Chevy's saying they got a state fair coming up. And I mean, there's all state fair type of things all over the place. And if there's any kind of a chance that one of these team takeovers are going to take over, somebody may be putting a squad together that's just going to blend right in with everybody waiting for it, and then put the hurt on these kids. They don't understand what FAFO is. Fuck around and find out. That's what they're going to do. Well, there is a video where dude screwed her, effed around and found out. But it wasn't one of those teen takeovers. I just watched. I don't even want to explain the video, really. I would say that kid got taken out for being an idiot. And not even by the guy, the person that he was being an idiot to. It was somebody that's fed up with it and just freaking slammed his ass. Like something a football player would do. I think Goldberg, kind of looked like a move Goldberg, the wrestler, had from his football days. It was awesome. Jesus. People, speed up. What else did I see in the news? We've had these teen takeovers here, but I don't think they've gotten violent yet. Not like I'm seeing in some of these other cities like New York City. Apparently at fair in Wisconsin. I'm getting literally zero interaction. I'll catch y'all later.